Hello everybody, welcome to Short Shot Archery. Anthony here, and in this video I'm going to give you a little update on what's going on at Short Shot Archery and things I've been working on. I got a little notebook here with a whole list of stuff I want to talk about, and I'll be doing this in between practicing today. So some of these clips I'll probably be finishing up shooting an arrow before I get on to the next subject. So with that, let's get started. I think the big thing, one of the big things. There's many big things, but the big thing is upcoming tournaments. What tournaments is Short Shot Archery going to? I've already signed up for Lancaster, the Lancaster Classic, held at the Spooky Nook Sports Complex. I've done tour videos of that if you want to check out that location. I'll be there to shoot arrows. I will not have a booth, but you can send me an email and pre-order any kind of products you want to pick up from me in person. I can drive to that event, so I will have the products, most of the products on hand. But it is very smart for you to email me ahead of time. You know, don't email me the day the tournament starts. I might not have it. You know, I'm going to bring stuff with me, but if you email me ahead of time, even this early ahead of time, I will set that product aside for you with your name on it, and you can pick it up from me in person at the Lancaster Classic. You don't even have to pay me until then. I'll just set it aside for you. The next big tournament will be Vegas, the Vegas shoot, in its brand new location, which should be interesting. I'm glad I'm not the NFAA. That's all I know about that topic. I'm actually waiting to see what's going on. As an archer, I'm definitely going to sign up to shoot it. I'll be shooting Championship Division. I haven't bothered to sign up for it yet as an archer because they're not going to run out of space in Championship Division. This venue's supposed to be way bigger than ever before, so if they run out of spaces, then somebody majorly screwed up. So no, I'll probably sign up for that after or closer to the end of the year. In my opinion, there's no rush. But they should be having a vendor section. They kind of need a vendor section. I'm pretty sure, I don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty sure the vendors helps subsidize this tournament. You know, the cost of renting these spaces, and maybe not so much the payouts, because that's going to be the archers that are contributing to the payouts. But the vendors definitely subsidize the rental spaces and all the shooting lanes and things like that. So personally, I'm waiting to see how steep the price is. It was a couple $1,000s last year at the old location, which was the South Point, and that was all right. You can make it work. Me as a small little company, I can make it work. It was realistic. Hopefully, their expectations have not gotten unrealistic, because if it's several $1,000s, there are going to have to be some pretty serious decisions made on my part. Not saying I'm not going to do it, but you got to keep things in the realm of reality here. You know, I try to be very realistic in my life and what I put on here. You know, I don't try to do things that aren't. Everything I do is real. You know, there's no pretend here, no make believe. It is what it is. But the price definitely needs to be a reasonable price. Otherwise, it's going to be interesting, because I think a lot of people are not going to go in terms of vendor-wise, besides the really big names, because they have massive, six-figure budgets, or maybe even seven-figure budgets for this stuff. And I don't have that, which is fine, because that's a whole nother headache in itself. But that's on a to be determined. Worst case is I will do the same thing as I do for Lancaster Classic. I will bring a ton of inventory with me, and you guys can contact me, and we can make arrangements for the exchanging of product and things of monetary monetary currency. we can meet up for the exchanging of items and currency, and yeah, we'll sort it out. And if that's the case, there'll be the more videos. Of course, if I get a booth and it's actually reasonably priced, I'll make a video announcing that Short Shot Archery has a booth, and I'll try to tell you guys where the booth's going to be at, as as quickly as I can. Some of the stuff they don't want you spreading too early. It's like oh, this is for vendors only until we announce it. So I gotta follow the rules. But as soon as you guys are allowed to know, I will tell you, but I need to find out first. They don't even have pricing up for this, so all right, time to shoot an arrow. All right. Well, what else is going on? My shooting's going fairly well. I'm happy with it. Obviously, there's always work to do, but it's going pretty good. We had a nice build-up through I guess is it last season now that the outdoor season over? Okay, this outdoor season that just ended went well. We started the year probably shooting like 50 arrows a day, which maybe even less than that. It wasn't great, but we were still shooting. It actually kind of helped me fix a fair amount of form stuff. I feel like the shots are cleaner now. I don't know if Bill can actually tell or not. The sun's in a great spot right there. But yeah, I built back up to doing about 100 arrows a day, which by some people's standards isn't an insane amount. But for me, it's not bad. The results aren't terrible. They're not like amazing, but they're not bad. And I feel like I can work with it. I'll probably increase my arrow count from there. But this has been a good blend between physically shooting and working on products and stuff. And that's kind of where we go into the next thing, the whole product realm of things. I got a ton of products in the works. Most of them I cannot tell you. Actually, the ones in the works I can't tell you about. But if you're perusing the website, or if you've been perusing the website recently, you can see I'm adding a lot of different items, and I've gotten in contact with a lot of different manufacturers. Some of it's going to be Short Shot stuff. Other stuff is actually just going to be other manufacturers' equipment. And I think this is going to help fill out Short Shot Archery, number one. And number two, the more important one, the real reason actually why I did it, because more stuff does not usually or doesn't always relate to things just being better. But I think these products are good. I think they're pretty quality, and I can sell them to you guys at a really reasonable price. And since my overhead's so low, I don't need to make a ton of money and way overcharge people like so many other companies do. So a few things that we're adding or have added to the site. Definitely go check them out. Arm guards. We're not making these, but if I had my own injection molding machine, maybe it would be a thing. But it's really not worth 3D printing them if you're going to try to make, sell a whole bunch of them at scale. Having them injection molded by a company is way better. They're pretty comfy though. I've been testing this one out for a while. This happens to be pink. Just happens to be the one I grabbed. But we got a whole bunch of other colors. Another interesting thing, if I can get it off, arrow pullers. Again, we're not injection molding them. I got a company doing it for me. These work quite well. And they're going to be in, I think, 3 colors. I think we got black, orange, red, if I'm not mistaken. But another nice addition to what we're offering, and I think we're offering them at really competitive prices, so that if you're buying something on the website already, it'll be easy to pick up an arm guard or an arrow puller. Some other items that are being added to the site, like we got a list here. 1-inch weights. Now this was announced probably a couple weeks ago at this point. I didn't have a ton of people asking, but I had enough that I thought it was a valid option to add 1-inch weights, 1-inch tungsten weights. That is 1-inch tungsten weights to the site. The ones I'm using now are 1.25 inch, but there's a fair amount of archers that would like to use 1-inch. So I added those. Black and silver are the two colors, and 1 ounce, 2 ounce, and 4 ounce are the weights. It's definitely going to be, in my opinion, more of a recurve weight, especially Olympic recurve weight, more so than a compound. But you guys can do whatever you want with them. They are priced the same as the 1.25 inch, you know, because you're getting the same weight. It's just longer, not wider. So for Olympic recurve, it's a little more helpful, because we don't run, you know, like a half pound worth of, or a pound worth of weights hanging out there in front of the bow. So if you can get the length out further, it does kind of the same, but with less weight. You know, everybody's got their own way of doing it. We're just offering you the means to make that happen here at Short Shot Archery, and we're doing them really affordably. It's probably the most affordable 1-inch weights, 1-inch tungsten weights on the market. I don't think anybody else even comes close. That one was all right. Next up is points. Not these points, but 4mm points for your X10 parallel pros, and other shafts. There's a whole list of different shafts that actually fit 4mm points. So tungsten 4mm points, all 4 sizes. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 are the sizes. They cover all or most of the 4mm shafts for Easton, for Easton, Gold Tip, and Black Eagle. Now, most of my research has been done on the Easton side of things, but I have some people that have tested them in the other arrows. So kind of follow what we're saying measurement wise, and then just, you know, double check whatever shaft you're using. Everything should be good. The feedback's been great on them. You can go all the way from 140 grains. You can break it down to 140 to 120 to 100 to 80. 80 is an interesting size. Vast majority of people aren't going to use it. You definitely need to glue them in well at 80 grains, because they're quite small. But anything from 100 grains to 140 should be the sweet spot for everybody. Probably like the 120 range, I would think, for a lot of people. But so far the feedback's been really great, and everybody seems to like them. But I'm always looking, you know, for what people have to say, good or bad, doesn't matter, because then I can try to apply it to making the points better. You know, that's the whole point. All right. After that, product-wise, we got spotting scopes and stands. So right now we have 2 kinds of carbon fiber stands. So they're pretty affordable compared to some of these brands on the market that want like $600 or $800 for a carbon fiber stand. Quite adjustable. You'll have to check out the website shortshotarchery.com under our shop to actually see all the details. But I think they're going to work pretty good for people, and I think the price is quite reasonable for what you're getting and the amount of weight savings that you're going to get out of those products. I think that's really important. Hopefully down the road we'll have an aluminum one too. I'm just, you know, waiting to see. I'm testing some different brands and seeing what is worth carrying or not. Also, with the spotting scopes, we're going to have 2 different spotting scope options. They're actually up on the website. One is what I'm calling the Spot Mini. It's this little tiny. I think it's like 6-7 inch long spotting scope. It's a little baby spotting scope. It works great for on the shooting line, and then if you're a spectator, up to probably about like a 90-meter distance away, you can see the target quite well. It's definitely phenomenal on the shooting line. It's nice and small. It doesn't get in the way. You can see the target clearly. The squirrels are going crazy over there. That one's really cool. The next one up, we have what we're calling the Big Dog spotting scope. Well, it's a lot bigger compared to the Spot Mini, that's for sure. It's good. It's probably double the size, but you can easily use that as a spotting scope for spectators. And that one can do 90 meters pretty easily, and it's just a good. It's a middle ground. You're not getting to the ultra large format spotting scopes that are 20 inches long or 18 inches long. So it's smaller than that, but it's not like micro sized. All right, and the last two products. I know all these products. Well, it was kind of necessary. There's a lot of odd holes in things in my mind. Plus, I found things that are good quality at a reasonable price, and that's what I'm trying to bring to you here at Sure Shot Archery. We're making white target pins. White target pins, yes. Black target pins have been very popular. Thousands upon thousands, probably tens of thousands of target pins I have sold now. They actually used them at the USAT events this year, which was really sweet. But I came out with a white target pin as requested by some of my big purchasers that purchased, like 1,000 target pins at a time. They wanted a white. They said it sticks out in the grass better, so I don't have to worry about the lawn guys running over as many, because the archers see them and pick them up, and then the guys mowing the grass aren't chewing them up. So everybody's happy there. And then it also kind of deters people from using them as a target somewhat. I know if you stick it in the center of the target, it's still yellow on white, but it's not as bad as yellow with a black object to shoot. So it does blend in better. The white definitely blends in with the borders of the 70-meter faces really well. You can't see them at all, which is fantastic. Not that you could see the black ones that well all the way at 70 meters, but still. We have two options now, black or white, depending on what suits your fancy. So there you go. And other than that, a clearance section. I always had other avenues to not get rid of, but to sell products that didn't meet my quality demands of what I expected, or products that I used in videos that I bought for testing or product reviews and stuff like that. All those products got sold off somewhere else. Well, a lot of that now I think I'm going to bring under SureShotArchery.com. We're going to have a clearance section that's just going to be at the bottom of the shop page, and all the items are going to start with clearance, and then they're going to tell you what they are. That way, I don't get, what's the phrase? Don't get hosed by eBay or whoever, or Facebook Marketplace, or wherever Archery Talk, wherever I'm selling them. I don't get hosed as bad with all the fees and everything else, because my website has a set transaction fee for me as the vendor. I pay a set fee, and then I'm good. I know what I'm getting. There's no additional things. Like at one point, if you sold on eBay, for example, they'd charge you a certain percentage, and then it would go over to PayPal, and they would charge you a percentage, and then you still had shipping to do, and taxes went to, they were paid by the customer. But it was a lot, and it really ate into the value of whatever the product is. So now, running them through the website, I can sell them at great prices still, but I also don't lose as much on the back end. Because remember, I'm buying these things new, I'm opening them up, I'm testing them, so I'm using them. Some of these products aren't used, they were used for measurements and things like that. But I'm using these products, and then if the product was fine, or you know what, I don't really have a need for it. Most of the time it was just I don't have a need for it. Like, how many risers can one have? You know, there's only so many days in the week. There's only so many completed bows I need to shoot. You know, got to offload some of these. You know, just getting expensive. So I'm bringing a lot of that back to SureShotArchery.com, and it'll be under the shop icon where you would buy your tungsten points and everything else. But all the way at the bottom of the page, there is a clearance section. It may not always have clearance items, but when it does, they will be on clearance. So after Nationals, or around Nationals, the goal was to try to get some more videos made, because you know, it'd be good to get back into the swing of trying to put out, you know, a video every week, maybe even a couple videos a week. Fortunately, but unfortunately, I've gotten a lot of demand for well, all Sure Shot Archery products, but especially the ones that are very labor intensive, that I make, you know, right here, like almost literally right here, like 20 feet that way, actually, but like right here. Those would be target flags, adjustable stringers, wind socks, even had some orders for target pins, 360 spinners. All these products, again, you can find at SureShotArchery.com. But I've had a lot of demand from them, especially from my distributors, like Lancaster Archery Supply and Shibuya Archery. So you know, those products, you know, I have an inventory, but you know, my distributors and my customers, such as you guys, you know, buy out my inventory. I need to make I need more made. And it's not just like you call somebody up in some other country and say, hey, make me these, you know, I'll wire you the money or whatever. No. Like, we literally, it's a family endeavor here. You know, break out huge rolls of, you know, I'm talking like 30-pound plus rolls of fabric, each different color. You know, I cut them all out. Then they get sewn together and assembled, and wires got to be ran through the wind socks, and it's a bit of a process, but it's worth it. And you know, it is fun, but at the same point in time, I was very busy doing all of that, because at one point I basically had no stock because I got completely cleared out. And I was playing the game of, oh, so-and-so ordered. Oh, how many do we have? Oh, we have 5 and they won 6. Quick, let's go make a 6th one so that we can ship this out the next day. That was a surprise. Not that sales have been bad. It was just a lot more sales than we usually have this time of year, and in quantities. Maybe not larger quantities, just more consistent quantities. When you're getting orders, you know, 2 times a month from your distributors, plus, you know, daily orders from all your different customers around the world, because Sure Shot Archery does ship internationally if we don't have a distributor that sells, you know, to you. And they don't always carry everything that we actually make. So, you know, we'll basically ship anywhere, you know, unless there's some embargo on it. But yeah, with that, I got way behind, because that stuff's ultimately more important, because the you know, the videos are here to, you know, help my fellow archers out, you know, have some entertainment, but also to spread the word of Sure Shot Archery and like what we do and all the products I have and make. But I can't sell you products that I don't have. So it was kind of more important for me to jump on the, let's make some product. So we have inventory, because I don't want to be like other companies that'll advertise you things and say, oh yeah, get on our 6 to 9 month waiting list. Yeah, that's not what I try to do. Just like when you see when you see ads on my Instagram, brand new ones that I put up. I put them up because I have that in stock. There's plenty of it. You know, I really don't like selling or trying to sell people things that are not available. I don't like how other companies do that, so I'm not doing that. Granted, I probably could make a lot more money taking people's money and then getting back to them with the product, in X amount of days, weeks, or months. But no, it doesn't sit right with me. I don't think that's really cool. So we're not going to do it. So when things are out, they're literally out. And a lot of the times it's because I'm up there in my cutting room cutting out dozens upon dozens of windsock pieces so that they can go down to the sewing room to get sewn, and then they can, there's like 7 different steps for that. I kind of laid out a very small amount of the process on the Sure Shot Archery Instagram with the windsock assembly. You can see, like, I don't know, maybe 15% of the steps, and they're all necessary steps. We've been honing this for a decade at this point almost, which is pretty cool. Actually, Sure Shot Archery. Yeah. Before we close this out, Sure Shot Archery will be actually 10 years old in 2025. So that'll be fun. I don't know what we'll do. I don't even know if we'll do anything. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll have something with a cake. Could have an interesting thing with a cake. But with that, I'm gonna get back to shooting. Obviously, as I told you, I got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of plans. There's a lot more stuff that I would love to tell you, but I know a lot of people that are, I don't see them as my competition, but I know a lot of people like to watch my stuff to get ideas that they don't have themselves. So with that, I'm gonna stop it there. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching. I'm working on the team rounds and the mixed team rounds. They got delayed because I had to make more products, but everything should be back on track. Other than that, I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and as always, happy shooting.